My name is Steven Haire, and I am a Freedom Fellow at the Rosedale Freedom Project in Rosedale, Mississippi. This semester I had the privilege to take filmmaking class, and the topic I chose to do a short documentary was different music artists in the Mississippi Delta.
My name is Chelsea Young. I work for Delta State University as the project assistant for the mobile lab Healing with the Groove 2.0. I've been rapping since I was 6 years old. I had a cousin that taught me how to rap. His name is Montarvo, and I watched him and some of his friend guys grow up rapping, and so he was my biggest inspiration, and Lil Boosie as well. When I'm on stage in front of the crowd, I feel like it's life. I don't know what else to do. I just be so excited. It's like a breath of fresh air. My stage name is Baby C, the realest. BabyCDarealist. A lot of people call me Baby C. So when DJs put me on their mixtapes and other artists put me as a feature, they put Baby C because everybody called me Baby C. But my full stage artist name is Baby C, the realest. I became a music teacher while I was in college. I worked for the mobile lab at Delta State, and we would go out and teach kids how to write songs and create hip-hop beats. And from there, that's when I really grasped the talent of knowing and thinking that I wanted to be a teacher as well. So even though I didn't go to school to teach, that's what I do. I work for Delta Arts Alliance as well, where I teach the basic fundamentals of songwriting and bass guitar and keyboard. And I want to add violin as well. So yeah, and it's amazing to me to see the children grasp from everything when you teach them, or you teach them how to read a note on the staff, and they're like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. And then they go off and they use it. So that makes me proud and happy. What inspired me to rap, other than my family member, is just a better way for me to express myself. I've always been a shy person. I'm still shy. But when I get up to the mic and I have a pen in my hand and I write, oh my goodness, it's like I can really pour out my emotions and tell who I am and just really speak my mind. Because sometimes I'll say things but I won't. But when it's time for me to get up to the mic, it's like I have so much to say. So when people see me and they say, you're not a rapper, you don't even look like a rapper. And then they hear me, they're like, oh my goodness, that you? But they can't believe it just because of my appearance. And like I say, I don't really talk a lot. I'm shy. My inspiration was my cousin, and being able to just express myself as who I am. And like I say, I'm a very shy person. But when it comes down to my music, I express myself in ways that I can't really express myself when I'm just having a regular converse with a person, you know? So it's like I'm just able to be who I am, but I get to tell people in another form, and they listen. Other than when you see somebody, you might talk for like 5 or 10 minutes, but then they hear your music and they listening. But they not just listening, they vibing to the beat and they listening to the words as well. Oh man, what is my best song? I would say my most popular song is a song that I pushed last summer, like forever. It's Slugged Up by me. It's called Slugged Up. And that's my most popular, but I would say my best song, God, I have so many now. My best song, I would say, is between two. And it's old and new. I would say a song that I have entitled Lurking. And then the other one I would say is called One Time. Because it's like I'm really expressing myself in another way. And just my voice, my vocals, and the way I spit my lyrics are really like back to back, tick for tack. And it's just knocking. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. But those would be my best songs. Lurking in One Time, but my most popular is Slugged Up. When it comes to rapping and struggles, I would say your fan base. You know, you have to know your audience. You have to know who to target. But you have to know that as an artist. You know, you can't do anything without marketing yourself. Once you learn how to market yourself, then you will understand and grasp the way how to catch your audience. Because without listeners, you're not a rapper. You're not an artist. You know, it's cool if you have 4 or 5 friends that say, oh yeah, I like your song, but that's not an audience. That's just people around you that listen to you because you're cool with them. But the struggles of really being an artist is building your fan base, I would say. You know, you can't sit in a box and think you're gonna get on this big silver platter. You have to market yourself, get out there, get around, you know, get your face known, pass out flyers, post here, post there, tag people. A lot of people say social media is the way. I would say 5 years ago was the way for social media. Because this day and time, you've been on social media, especially a person my age, at least 8 or 10 years now. So you basically have old friends that know you. Some know you rap or didn't know you rap. So it's not like those are your supporters. So you have to market, get out, expand your varieties and get to know other people. And one more thing, like, in order to pop off, people think that a lot of people just come out of nowhere. Oh, he became famous overnight. Oh, where did she come from? No, a lot of these people that pop off and become famous, they've been in the game underground at least 8 to 10 years. But when it's their time in their season, that's when they pop off. You know, some people want fame overnight. It doesn't happen like that. Because the main people that get fame overnight, 2 to 5 years later, where are they? Oh, that song was hot for 6 months. But next year, around this time, are you going to listen to that same song? No, you're not. Because it didn't have value. It didn't have meaning. It was hot for that one moment. But, you know, so you got to keep going. I'm ready to.
Alright.
I encourage people to practice their craft, follow their dreams. Because in the music industry, rappers do not make money. The way the people see Future or Lil Wayne, they're making money, that's stage money. But I tell a person, if they want to be in the music industry, learn how to play an instrument. Learn how to read music. Learn how to get behind a computer and work the board. Because artists, rappers, yeah, they make a little bit of money, but they make stage money, show money. And without that, you know, it takes half of the artists people listen to, they didn't write their songs. It's a songwriter, ghostwriters that do that. That's who make the money. The engineers make the money. The keyboardists make the money. The guitarists make the money. So I wouldn't knock anybody that come to me and say they want to be a rapper, but I would tell them, learn how to read. You know, learn how to write a song. Learn how to play a couple of chords and market yourself. Because that's the only way you're going to make it as an artist. Don't just rap, sing, you know. Use some auto-tune if you have to, not too much. But, you know, follow your dream. If rapping is what you want to do it. But be different with it. Be unique. Do something other than rap. Because you're not going to get anywhere just being a rapper. Nowhere. A lot of artists, the main rappers that's been in the game for a long time, yeah, they rap for a little while. But then next thing you know, you hear a song by a new artist produced by such and such. Or a new artist come out with a song, they're signed to so-and-so record label. Oh, he used to rap, the label he signed to. Oh, the person that wrote his song used to rap. You know, so you have to get out there. You got to get outside the box, get outside the coffee cup. Other than rapping, I want to own my own nonprofit, an organization for young ladies, in which I still teach music and I mentor them and I help them, you know, to let them know, you know, it's more to life than being out in the streets or having a boyfriend or going to the movies or going to get your nails done with your friends. You know, you can be creative, you can become an artist, you can become the next president if you want to, you know what I mean? You don't have to stop because of what you see in your community. You have to keep going. So my thing is to own an organization for young ladies in a way that I can still, do music and teach it. My message, I would say, is positivity. Everything I write is something I have seen or been through. So I don't really curse in my music because that's not me. I might say the D word or put emphasis around the B word and the A word sometimes, but all that other stuff and talking under your clothes and just sexually and all that, I don't do that. So that's my way of being positive with my music. I talk about stuff at school, things that's going on in the community. That's what I do. You can purchase my merchandise, my CDs, my downloads, my clothing line on my website at www.babyctherealist.net, www.babyctherealist.net.
It was a good opportunity to get together with Chelsea Young and talk about the rap life. People who say they know how to rap off the top of their head really don't. They had years of training. They have been practicing and waiting for the right opportunity for you. Before you judge a rapper, learn their story and what they've been through to get where they are in life. It takes hard work.
Always had interest in ending today. I didn't come to please, really came to tease. Bet you call my ex just to see what's up. I don't really know.